What's going on, everybody? This is your boy Yinzer back again with another Clash Dummies Clan Wars recap. First, I want to apologize for the lack of output on the channel lately. It's not because of a lack of content from the guys or myself. It's mainly because I have a few other things on my plate, including that bathroom that's still not done remodeled, a pregnant wife who is due any day now. I'm extremely excited about that, and my mic is still really screwing up. I don't know what the problem is, but I have a set of headphones now that I'm utilizing as my mic, and it actually comes through pretty good, I think. However, I'm still getting static on those. I'm not sure what the issue is. Hopefully this one comes in clean, because I have recorded this video twice now, and they were both shoddy, but that was with the standard microphone, not with the headphones that I have on now. So we're gonna hopefully this will pan out for me. But anyhow, this is our first war as a level 9 clan. I would zoom in on it so you can see there, but I think you can make it out. And we put on a good showing. We actually 3-starred one of their Town Hall 10s. It was a half-decent upgraded Town Hall 10, but the walls were rather low, and that allowed, I believe, Chris, I'm sorry, this war. Bear got a 3-star on the Town Hall 10 in our current war. Chris got a 3-star on metal there, basically just walked through the base and was able to break through the walls rather efficiently with a witch attack, and that pulled him the 3-star. But we're going to actually go to number 5 here. There's it's a great attack, but there's a few key points I want to make on this one. We'll let Zaz get started up here. This base actually gave us a little bit of trouble because of the troll Teslas. I failed the first attack, and by fail I mean I got a 2-star, but that's not what we're looking for here in Clash Dummies. One point I wanted to make is he uses these wizards to take out that hound, and yeah, that gets the job done. But if you see, the war timer, or the attack timer, starts at 3 minutes and 30 seconds, and I believe it's 2 minutes and 32 seconds by the time this hound dies. So that takes a long time. It is an easy way to get rid of a hound, but if you're going to be dropping a minute to do so, I think it's not as efficient as what 2 archers and a healer could be, or just ignoring it, adding a queen walk and then just sending your kill squad in to take on the hound with no air targeting troops. Splits his golems nice here. What I would do is I would break the wall by this cannon rather than jumping in, and the reason is because this queen is not going to come out of her box there, and that's going to cause his king to take a lot of damage while he tries to beat through that wall, because he can't jump into that compartment either. Either move the jump spell a little bit to the right so it connects that compartment, or just break that wall and jump into a little bit deeper of the base, because you can see here his king is actually going to die before that queen takes any heat. But we're going to zoom out here because his queen ends up getting the job done. It just could have been done a lot simpler. He has the hogs coming in from the bottom, a large group. He knows where the bombs are. Fortunately, his hogs do split a little bit here, and only about 4 hit that giant or double giant bomb spot. But he has another heal, and there's really no portion of the base that's left. The queen's going to be over here taking out the enemy king, and his hogs are going to get the job done on the right. I believe he does leave a Tesla down at the bottom that he'll have to backtrack and get, and that's the unfortunate side of sending a large group of hogs. The other thing I would do is, if that Tesla did get taken out, his hogs would have finished up here and then worked clockwise around the ring. So these wizards up here are wasted because those hogs would be too fast for them to keep up. They would take out these buildings, and those wizards would not do efficient cleanup. So set the wizards on the opposite side of the base from where your hogs are finishing up, and that will allow for more efficient cleanup, especially when you're using a minute of the clock timer to take out the enemy clan castle hound. You want to be as efficient as possible. It works out here because the hogs had to backtrack to that Tesla, and they left enough buildings for the wizards to become useful, but it just could have been done a little bit better if you put the wizards on the right side of the base. But nonetheless, 3 stars on a fairly high base. Great attack as. We're going to skip to Eel now. And I love the way he does this. I hate these like swirly type bases, these bases that have these troughs that kind of make you go into them and around them, and I'm not a big fan. What I try to do is just wall breaker straight through the middle of them, but that takes up camp space, and the way Eel does it is very nice. He has a great jump spell here, and just creates his funnel as usual, breaks his golem in over on the right side there, and jumps over that air D. What that's going to do is allow these couple wizards to distract the hound and follow that golem while taking out some defenses here, and the enemy king. And his kill squad rather are going to jump into the core. Again though, has a little bit of an issue with where the queen is. The king will not jump into that box, and the queen will not come out of that box. So just a little bit deeper placement on that jump spell would get you into that queen box. The queen will jump a wall as long as the wall is 3 spaces or fewer inside of her, inside of her or outside of her platform rather. And this one wouldn't jump because of the angle he took in. If he would have came in from the 10 o'clock or from the 2 o'clock range in this way, she would have jumped into the town hall compartment. But because he came in from the 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock range, she just came down her little trough there and was able to sit behind the wall really. But that's not an issue. He sent his hogs right at her while she was distracted on the golem, allowing his hogs to kind of skate through unharmed, and that was a great adjustment by Eel there. And last one's going to be prototype on 7. There were a lot of great attacks this war, but the bases kind of get a little shaky, and they're not really... I mean, they're good attacks because they're 3 stars, but they're not entertaining or useful to watch. So we're just going to keep it short with 3 here. So we have prototype breaking in, jumping into the queen box, all usual stuff. This clan did have a lot, I think all lava hounds really in their CCs if they could hold them. Which, I mean, that's great because it does pose a problem, but I didn't. You have to have some type of variety, keep you on your toes. But anyhow, this attack we discussed for quite a while. Again, prototype is my brother, so I believe we were in clan chat and texting, trying to figure out how to hit this base. We were thinking that there could be either 2 sets of double bombs and 2 stacked Teslas, or and I came up with this just before he went in with this attack. There could be 1 Tesla and 1 bomb in every one of those 4 slots around the base, kind of where that remaining air sweeper is. So what we decided is we were going to go in with a kill squad that would split up those bombs and hopefully take out 2 potential slots at once, and then go light on the hogs. As you saw, we did take out this potential spot here just by eliminating pathing, which is great. He substituted 1 Tesla in the core for that air sweeper on the outside there. But the other thing we did was if there weren't giant bombs or a double set in one of those, or if there was rather, we sent very light hogs into those areas, so the risk of them all getting eliminated was minimal, allowing us to pull the 3-star. So that was good team talk, and devised a way to take out a base on the first hit. which is always important in the wars, because now that allows Prototype to throw a cleanup hit on someone else, or if the war gets out of hand, as this one did, go for a loot raid on a Town Hall 10, something like that. But anyhow, that's going to be the end of it. I'll bring this up here just to show you the destruction. 18 3-stars, 2 2-stars. They were 10 and 9. It's a very good war by the Clash Dummies. We're in another one right now that's a blowout. The one in between that I'll be recapping next got a little tighter, but it was out of hand as well. The final score does not completely show the full story. But I should have that one out today just because I want to stack a bunch of content, because I haven't been as active as I need to be. So I appreciate you guys tuning into this one, and of course all those are excuses, and I try not to make those, but you know, I'm going to have as much content coming out as I can on a more consistent basis, of course. As always, make sure you like, sub, share, repeat, and this is your boy Yinzer. I'm out.